80% of it is signed up to Agenda 21 through their local councils and ICLAI, which trains council members or councils on how to implement policies such as Enviro Schools, teaching children collectivist ideals, and so forth. In the United States, land deals with private organizations have been funded and set in motion all over the United States. Many people blame the Democrats or Republicans for the destruction of Detroit. However, it was the Model City Project which brought Detroit to its knees, and it was a part of Sustained Development, or Agenda 21. Its branches include the Smart Growth Network, which housed agencies like the American Planning Association, Conservation Fund, the National Resources Defense Council, the Sierra Club, just to name a few. These so-called smart networks were given the label Visioning Councils. This actually began in 1976. Their original goal was to present the PCSD, their goals for planning the community. By using the consensus project or process, they remove any objections that anyone would have. They call it the Your Town 2020 Plan of Action. Now, according to this, the process takes about 18 months to 2 years and involves press releases and other projects to get the public on board, with a mistaken idea that they were actually going to save their community or really support sustainability. With ICLAI on board, the press puts so much pressure on elected officials that they have no other choice but to approve the passage of bills or ordinances to carry on the Agenda 21 project. ICLAI then trains, educates, and supports local governments in its process of supposedly making the neighborhoods more sustainable. They believe that local initiatives can help develop plans to meet their global, national, and local sustainability goals. Now remember, the sustainability's #1 goal is to get the Earth population down to 500 million people. So how many deaths do you think this will take? It'll take for this to occur? And what techniques do you think they'll be using? Well, anyway, ICMA provides technical management, education, and training, environmental management to its members and local governments. In Florida, they have a project called the Florida Forever Project, or program. In Virginia, they have the Virginia Project, or Go Green Virginia Project. Collective goods are more important than individual rights, according to these projects. In HB 3202, 67, they are made to start urban development areas. There are 67 made to start urban development areas. Interconnected growth and pedestrian accommodations are supposed to be all over the place. All the United States will be made to reduce the 6 homes per acre to 12 units per acre. In short, everyone will be pushed in these tiny little apartments in very small areas with no space around them. By the year 2020, what this means is that people will be packed into apartments like sardines in cans. One Planet Community ideas. The One Planet Community idea involves the 5-minute lifestyle. That is, everyone will be within 5 walking minutes of housing, work, groceries, restaurants, services, sports, gardens, gyms, shops, theaters, hotels. All these things should be within a 5-minute walk of your community. In short, segregation and slums, ghettos. You can travel by bike or on foot within 5 minutes. Your community will use electric cars for short distances and high-speed rails for longer distances. Car ownership will eventually be a thing of the past. Due to the EPA's protection of a 3-inch fish, remember those 40,000 American farmers that lost their land? Well, you'll be losing yours as well. Due to inflated prices, due to limited economic resources, houses will have to be upgraded. If you're not able to afford it, you will be forced to leave your community. The Global to Local Plan, Your Town 2020 Plan of Action is going to negatively affect private property rights as well as hinder economic growth. and prosperity. This will result in the regulatory taking of private land and a sharp increase in urban housing prices. Higher density in urban areas will make it difficult for you to use water, electricity, and fuel. Higher property taxes, artificial inflation of revitalization projects will remove people, local resources, regulations, and restrict all of your utilities. Houses will be upgraded, and those who can't afford it will be forced to leave. Rezoning will inflate property taxes. In short, sustained development means that the government will take your land, and it's designed to abolish private property, control every aspect of your life, and eventually kill you. Thank you.